Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a tutorial on this makeup look right here. I wanted to do something dramatic but soft, which is kind of what I do. I love doing these kinds of looks. Really dramatic crease, but then kept the lid super angelic with like this wet effect on the lid. And yeah, everything else is pretty soft and girly. So I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. Let's get started. So the first thing I'm gonna do is prep my skin by using a serum. This one is by Custard. This is for all skin types, and it's just gonna refresh our skin, especially since it's cold out. My skin's been acting all kinds of crazy. Next, I'm going in with an eye treatment. This one is by Onomie, and it's an illuminating eye treatment. So of course, with prepping the skin, you have to prime your skin. I forgot to prime it in the last video. It's not gonna happen this time. I've been using the Marc Jacobs primer. It smells so nice. This one's just very hydrating. For foundation, I'm gonna try this new one out. I just got it, I've never tried it before. It's the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation, and this is in the shade Honey Deep, which I'm not sure is my shade, but I am guessing. Hopefully this is my color. Might be a little bit dark. I don't really understand the packaging. This seems unsanitary. Am I doing it wrong? Whoa, that's a lot darker. Okay. 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 Definitely not my color. That foundation was a little bit too dark for me, so I'm gonna go ahead and try a shade down, which is Honey Medium. It looks really nice. Like, it makes my skin look really good. So I think I could work on the color perfecting for this foundation a little bit more, but I really like the finish of it. The Brow Wiz by Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Caramel, and I'm just gonna use this to fill in my brows. So next, I'm gonna go ahead and highlight my brow bone using the Benefit Highbrow. Just gonna pop that on my brow bone. And I'm gonna take this Boga Sheese concealer brush. It's synthetic, so it's good to blend out creams like this. And you're just gonna lightly blend it downwards towards your crease. To prime my lids, I'm just gonna be using this one here by Elizabeth Mott. This is the Thank Me Later eyeshadow primer. So I'm just gonna apply this with my fingers to my lids, just to make sure my eyeshadow doesn't crease. Next, to cancel out the redness on my lids, I'll be using MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. And to apply this, I'm using a 142 concealer buffer. I'm taking this all the way into the crease and just blending it into the brow bone highlight that we applied. Next, I'm gonna set the MAC Soft Ochre using Blanc Type by MAC Cosmetics, and I'm just gonna run that heavily on my brow bone to highlight it and then bring it down to the crease. Next, I'm picking up Anastasia Beverly Hills Fawn and a MAC 224 brush, and I'm gonna blend this into my upper crease. I like to tilt my head back when I do this because I feel like I can see my crease a little bit better. I'm gonna be bringing this into this brow bone area here as well. Just really deepening up this inner socket line here. Stopped using the MAC 224 for a while, but now I'm like, why did I ever stop? It's the best brush for doing the upper crease. I'm gonna deepen up the crease a little bit more using Fudge. This is also by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's a really warm, deep brown. I'm going in with a MAC 217 brush. Placing this in the inner corner of the eye onto the crease. Wow. Just blend it towards the inside. And I'm also gonna do that to the outer part of the eye. And go back into my MAC 217 and 224 and just kind of buff it out. So over the lid, I'm gonna be applying Birkin. This is by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I'm gonna use a Smith 256 brush and dust it all over this space we left open. Over that, I'm gonna be applying a MAC Pressed Pigment, which had a terrible accident as of recent. And this is in the shade Beaming. There's a lot of fallout, but it's okay. Don't have concealer on, but it is getting all over my foundation. Okay, so the eyeshadow looks really pretty, but I want to add a little bit more like glitter. So I'm gonna try to use just a light dab of this NYX Crystal Gold Dramatic Sparkle. I don't want it to be like a lot of glitter. I want it to look more just like random glitter everywhere. So I'm trying to just dot it and then use my finger. Picking up some of this Klorane Floral Water Makeup Remover, I'm just gonna lightly take some of that and remove the glitter under my eyes before applying my concealer. For concealer, I'll be using the NARS Creamy Concealer, and I'm in the shade Ginger. Okay, so I applied the ginger. Now I'm taking Custard, which is slightly lighter, and just highlighting with this on this cheekbone area and on the nose. I'm gonna take my Beauty Blender and just start blending all of it out. To set everything, I'll be using the Tarte Cosmetics Smooth Amazonian Clay Translucent Powder. This is the Smooth Operator. I'm applying that using a Japanesque brush. This is one of my favorites for under eye powder. It's the 915. So now we're just gonna finish off the lower lash line, and I'm gonna smoke the lower lash line a lot. Picking up Fawn on a pencil brush, and I'm just gonna start applying that pretty low on the lash line. To define my lower lash line, I'm gonna be using this Infallible eyeshadow. This is in the shade 800. I'm gonna be using that to further smoke this lower lash line out. For the waterline, I'll be using the Benefit Highbrow that we used earlier. I really like this in the waterline. I make the ugliest waterline face. Hold, please. To add a little volume to my little lashes, I'll be using the Benefit They're Real mascara. You want to coat the top and bottom with this. In the Ipsy Glam Bag this month, they have the Demi 120 from Ardell, which are some of my favorite drugstore eyelashes. I'm just gonna go ahead and put those on. And then I'm just gonna hold them up a little bit. Next, you wanna pick up an eyeshadow that has really good pigmentation because we want the inner corner to pop. This is the Glamour Dolls eyeshadow. It's in the shade New Dress, and it's the Double Trouble eyeshadow. So I'm just gonna put that in the inner corner. Over top of that, I'll be taking the Hot Makeup eyeshadow. This is in the shade Harmony. It's like a really pretty metallic. I just wanna intensify it only in the very inner corner. So I'm just putting a little bit of that on. Once again, it's just gonna make the eyes look a little bit more like that wet, dewy look. Ooh, the inner corners are popping. So moving on, I'm just gonna go and finish off the rest of my face. I'll be picking up my L'Oreal True Match. I used this in my drugstore video and I really liked it. This is in the shade C6. If you guys want me to compare it next to, hold please. So if you want me to compare it next to Matte Give Me Sun, it's a little bit more orange. This is a little deeper. That's the difference between Matte Give Me Sun and the L'Oreal. This is actually just a setting powder, but I really like the finish of this. So I'm gonna use my MAC 137 to apply it just because it is super pigmented. This brush applies a very light amount of product at a time, which is what I need. I wanna really bronze up my skin because I don't care if it's winter or summer or whatever. Like I always wanna look really tan. Gotta get in those baby hairs. Why do I have so many of them? Next, I'm going into Matte Gold Deposit, and I'm gonna use the same brush because like I said, it distributes a little bit of product. So this I like to put between my highlighter and my bronzer because it's more of a gold glow. tiny bit here. So I'm gonna spray the Anastasia A23 brush, get it nice and damp. And then I go into the Gilded Honey. This is my favorite highlighter right now just because it has a nice gold undertone which works better with my skin tone. So I'm gonna take that, just put it right here. Ooh, girl. This is always my favorite part. You see that, Jeff? Jeff's face just went like this. You see that? I mean, look at that. That's what happens when you dampen the brush, and it actually makes it look less powdery too. Yeah, girl. I'm gonna put some on my nose. Some people don't like this, but I'm not one of those people. I love it. I'm also gonna put some right up here because I want just so much light on my face. Just glow. Here. I think that's enough. As you guys can see, my lips are ridiculously dry. They're so bad right now. I'm gonna use a little bit of a polish before I put my liquid lipstick on, just so they're not like looking. This is the Skin Dimitri James Sugar Lips Polishing Scrub for dry lips. Looks like this. For the lip colors, there's just so many possibilities with this makeup because it is neutral. You can wear red, you can wear dark, you could wear brown, which is, if you want to go for that like monotone look. I wish I could just wear this bottle actually, look how pretty it looks. Jeff really would like me to wear this color. So if you guys don't like it, you can blame him, not me. I wanted to go with something else, but it's fine. This is the Girlactic Matte Lip Paint in Stripped. Pretty. I like it. I like it, Jeff. Good choice. So I am going to use a blush. This is the Too Faced Love Flush palette. It's super cute. Look at how cute it is. Mira. I'm gonna be using I Will Always Love You, which is this tone right here. Final step to this look, of course, take your Fix Plus. Alright guys, so that is it for this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you aren't already. Happy holidays to everybody. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys are going to be doing for the holidays. Harper and I are going to go visit family, my mom, in the snow. It's going to be Harper's first time in the snow. She doesn't look excited about it. She's like, no. So yeah, those are my plans. I really hope that you guys have a happy holiday, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello, what are you doing? Hello, it's me.